Hey, welcome again to another episode of Next Level Teachings. Hey, my name is Starsky DeBerry. Hey, we're talking to you today about building your success philosophy. How to determine if an opportunity is the right one for you. In the last two episodes, I helped to really kind of break ground on this word called philosophy to help you understand that it's just the fundamentals on how to get more things in your life to work right. Because philosophy is just geared towards, hey, if we're going to start something, we want to do it right. We want to make sure we set ourselves up for success. So in this lesson right now, I'm trying to dig as deep as I possibly can with you in these short episodes. There's really much more to say, but I want to talk to you today about the parameters that affect your philosophy. Even right now, as I speak, your philosophy, my philosophy is affected initially by four basic parameters, right? And I'm going to name them what I'm naming them only because I'm using this to explain the lesson that I'm showing you today. And one of the parameters here, you get yourself, right? You affect your own philosophy. Then you got your family, your loved ones, your support system. They are a huge part of why you think the way that you think. Why do you keep house the way that you keep house? Why do you treat people like you treat? They have a huge impact on your philosophy. And that also includes church family, anybody that is close, that is bringing in positive light or even negative, they affect your philosophy. Then you got your career, the job that you go to, the people that you are around most of the time that are really not necessarily your friends, they're your work associate, but your career affects your philosophy because they're training you in the marketplace. And you have got, you can't avoid the training of your career. So it's all positive, all good. Number 4, money. How you deal with financial stuff, how you deal with resources, stewardship, those types of things. You can see the effects that it has on your philosophy. Now, why is this important to you? This is important to you because when you can understand what you are taking away from these 4 parameters, you will see the things in your life that you have learned from your own life experience that is working well. You got it going on. It helps you to provide character and work ethic. You can see the right things that you have learned from yourself. But when you have ambitions and aspirations, they show you the places in your life where you are desiring to stretch or get better. But you can see the areas in your life where you need to strengthen your philosophy in terms of how you affect you. Or if you look at your family, you can see how you was raised. You can see the environment that you was raised in. You can see the neighborhood that you was raised in. You can see the people that you used to hang around in high school or elementary. You can look at all of those things and you can see the effects on how it causes you to see life and to treat life. You need to be able to take into account the good and the bad that you are taking away from those things. And then we can begin to delve in and pinpoint those areas that you want to improve. Your job, your career, it's so much sayings out there, thank God it's Friday, or I hate Mondays. Those statements like that is a philosophy that people have concerning careers in terms of wanting to be on work on Monday. That is a philosophy. Now, like I said, one man's trash can look just like another man's treasure. It all depends on what philosophy they're going on at that particular time. And when you look at your money, how you spend your money, how you treat resources, it really reaches deep inside of all of us when we look at these 4 parameters and we look at what we are aspiring to do. See, these type of lessons many times are not taught because everybody just say, hey, go pick a couple of goals. Just go make a couple of plans and just get to running. But I can make all the goals in the world. But if I have a negative philosophy, that stem from my father or stem from my mother concerning a certain goal that I'm trying to go at, even if I got close enough to reach the goal, I will lose heart because there is somebody that has influenced me in a certain way that makes me feel undeserving, that makes me feel unworthy. You feel those feelings because the philosophy that you have concerning that thing may need some improvement. You got to look at these parameters: yourself, your family, career, money. But then you really can't see this, but you probably can't. But it's like there are spaces in between the major parameters that influence your life, because there are indirect influencers that help to shape your philosophy that I want to address, because I'm trying to break ground in this to get you to see things in a different way. Because if you're going to get victory in a certain area, if you're going to go where you've never been, sometimes you got to stretch your mind to think how you wasn't thinking at first. It's not so much that how you was thinking was wrong. It's just maybe you need to stretch a little further or go a little deeper in your thinking. So that is my aim. So in the middle of all of this, we are influenced by books. We are influenced by books. As a Christian male, I'm influenced greatly by the Bible. Greatly by the Bible. My philosophy, my bedrock philosophies are rooted in the Bible. So books, those of you books, they affect your philosophy. Or you think about music, the kind of music you listen to, it's affecting how you think about certain subject matters. It's affecting you. Why is this important? Because you need to know what you are intaking so that you can see what you are expressing out into life, so you will know what fountain to turn on full and what fountain to turn off. You know, I mean, if it's going negative, we need to find that so we can turn that off. We're wasting water, you know. I mean, another crack that influences your philosophy besides the major parameters is associates. These are the people that's not really your support system, not really your friend. You hang out with them now and then. You're in their presence every now and then. But it's so interesting, like doctors. A doctor has so much influence. Dentists, they have so much. These people with titles have so much influence on your philosophy. They can speak something that can totally override many times what your core group of influencers would say, because they have the title. Those are associates. What about media? We live in a time now where we're so inundated by media that media tries to affect your philosophy in telling you what life you should live, what status you should be on, who you should be like. All of this stuff is affecting the fundamental nature of your reality, your knowledge, your existence. So my job is to help you to build your own philosophy, because if there is one thing that I say, now there's three major people that's supposed to have a strong influence in your life. That's you, that's God, and that's your family. Now everybody else, you can have a word every now and then, but I'm going to make sure that if life is screaming at me, I'm going to have something to scream back. Would you agree? So hey, keep joining me in these episodes. We're going to delve into this word called philosophy. We're just breaking ground. I haven't even scratched the surface yet. I am so excited to talk about this because I know that somebody has entered into a new season and it's time for you to get fresh answers. Hey, join me again, nextlevelteachings.com.